Welcome to Coding Literacy Flakes 32 of 40, Scratch Part 5. We'll look at a random number generator in Scratch. To commence with, let's just open up Scratch. And again, a reminder, I'm using Scratch version 2, the offline version, offline editor. And there it is. Okay, first of all, what I'm going to do is play around with the background or the stage. So click it over the stage, and I'm going to make a different coloured stage. So let's go to backdrops, and let's put a colour in there. Now I'm going to choose, say, a blue to a lightish blue, and then look it around. I might choose. I'll choose this. There it is. Okay, I might choose that, and if I just put up a little paint, it paints it all for me. So that's the first thing I do. Now what I do is, I don't want to use the cat as my sprite. I want to use some cards. So I click over the sprite, the cat sprite, and I go to costumes, the script. We'll write our program. There's costumes and there's sound. We're going to the costumes, and I was going to get rid of the cat. I don't want the cat. And in the folder, I've collected stuff. I've found these cards on the internet, so I'm going to use some cards. Let's click up the ace of clubs, and I'll get rid of that cat there. And I'll also grab the ace of diamonds, again all from the internet and touched up with Photoshop. There's the hearts. And my next costume will be the ace of spades. Now, the sprite, this is the sprite, oh, I must have missed it. The ace of spades. Now, you've got to understand this. These are sprites. Sprites are objects on the screen, but you can have different costumes for a sprite, so you can have different costumes. It depends on how you do your costumes. You can actually make things appear to be walking or moving. But in this case, I just got one sprite, and I've got 4 costumes. Okay, so I've got all my sprite with 4 costumes, and I'll go back to the script. Now we look at random number generators, but first of all, let's just look at this. Let's get an event going. So to start, when the flag is clicked here by the user, things happen. Well, first of all, I want the sprite to be located in the middle of the screen. So I need to make sure it goes to, well, there it is, X0, Y0, that's the middle of the screen at all times. If you move it around, click on that, flag, it takes you to the middle again. That part's working. Now, random number generators for Scratch is really simple. Now all you have to do is, we choose a random number under, I think it's sensing, nope. Where it is. There it is, under operators. Now there's a random number generator, and what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to change the costumes. So for instance, I've got 4 costumes there, and I'm going to start off with a costume change. So if you have a look, you'll see switch to costume. There it is, switch to costume. And I'm going to put the random number generator inside there, but there's only 4 costumes, so I need 1 to 4, they're the inclusive numbers. If I was to run the game, I should get a different costume each time. There we go. So I click the game, spades, spades again, hearts, diamonds, diamonds again, clubs. So the costume's changing depending on what's selected randomly. That's how easy it is to do random numbers with Scratch. Now, I haven't shown you this on the paper format, but I could do this. Actually, grab that sprite and I can duplicate it. So I got 2 of them. Okay, so I'm looking at that second sprite over here, and I'll change its location. So there's sprite 1 and sprite 2. So in sprite 2, what I want to do is work out where it is located. There it is, located at 88 on the X. The Y stays the same. So I should have 2 locations now, sprite 1, sprite 2 location. Okay, So now if I was to run this, let's see what happens. There we go. We've got 2 cards flicking over randomly. Okay. And I could do the same thing again. I could go to here, copy that, and I'll put this card over here. Locate the new location. The new locations at this computer adjusts it automatically, and I might just bring it in a bit. About there. Should get rid of that. And let's put that back together. So it should have 3 cards running now. There we go. It's that simple. Okay, thank you for watching.